Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is a live recording of a 50-minute full body flexibility practice. Now, I use my bolster today and I use my strap quite a bit, but find some space to move and let's get started. All right. Happy Friday. I feel like it was just yesterday that it was Friday last week. Um, let's see here. Guess, hello. I have my strap. I've got my bolster. We'll start laying down. So if you want to find your way onto your back, maybe laying on top of something, and also have your strap close by before you get too comfortable. Okay, guys. Come on. Can you lay down? Let's go. Thank you so much. All right. So yes, let's begin laying down. And if you've got something to make your arms longer, have that close by. So once you're down on your back, just bring your arms out really wide. Spread out your fingers, wiggle them around. Stretch your palms. You might just keep the knees bent and feet planted for now. You could sway your knees side to side if it feels good, depending on what you're laying on. But of course, if you're going to be making a diamond shape with your legs, you can do that whenever you'd like. And just making all the adjustments that you need to make. So that we can be still for a few moments here. Just feel the next breath that you take as you inhale, let your body expand. As you exhale, let everything soften. Just take a moment to scan your body. Checking in with your legs and hips. Your low back and belly. How does your chest and your shoulders feel today? And can you let everything get heavier? You can keep your arms out nice and wide if you'd like. Or maybe you'll bring your hands behind your head. And let your elbows fall out to the side. Maybe feeling your shoulders. And just one more chance to move your arms if you want. Take your hands out from behind your head and place them on the ground above you. Maybe feeling your shoulders differently or a little bit more. Just a few more breaths here to slow everything down. As we begin to move, maybe we'll start with our legs and send them out long and together. And maybe point your toes a little bit. And you can lift your arms off of the ground and stretch above your head. As long as you can be from your toes to your fingertips. And take a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, start to bring everything in. Bend the knees and plant the feet. And move your arms closer to your sides. Might stay on your pillow and sway your knees a few times. But whenever you're ready to take whatever's underneath you out, you can do that too. And then we'll just lay flat on our backs. And don't have to grab the strap just yet, but have it close. Lay on down and maybe hug your knees in. You can take a sway side to side, massaging your back against the ground. And just notice any sensations flowing through you. We're going to be lifting our right foot up into the air. So if you do want to use your strap, you can find it. Place it on your foot. Send your heel up into the air, and then maybe we can hold on to our strap or our leg closer to the foot. So we're feeling some length through our arms here as well. And take the bend out of the elbows a little bit. You can send your left leg long if you want. Just gently press your low back into the ground. Maybe you're feeling a nice hamstring stretch. Maybe you're feeling a little bit of a pull through your arms too. Now, if you sent your left leg long, I'm going to get you to bend it again. Plant that foot. You can leave your strap on your foot if you're using it right now. You might lose it in a moment, but let's just keep it for now. We're going to let the right leg bend and bring our foot to our quad. So figure four. Figure four, but maybe with our strap on our foot. But just place your foot on top of your quad. Let the right knee, maybe you'll take your finger and push it away. Just give your hip a chance to rotate, the leg to turn. And then maybe, just bear with me for a moment, we can keep our left foot on the ground, or we can lift it up to bring our right leg a bit closer towards our chest. And maybe we've got our strap here. Maybe we can hold on to our foot with our hands. Maybe we hold on to our knee as well. And then you can either keep this left foot up in the air, or you can bring it back down, but just try to keep a hold of that right leg. And maybe you'll even slide the left leg long again. So up to you. Figure four or a reclined pigeon, somewhere in between maybe. You might be holding your strap. You could lose the strap or just not hold on to it and keep it on your foot. Give that leg a little hug in towards the chest. If you're lucky enough to still have your strap on your foot, we can start to send that foot back up and into the air and straighten our leg again and just come back for the hamstring. If you want to stay in figure four, you can stay in figure four. And that left leg can do what it wants. It can be straight, it can be bent. Just another breath or two here though. And then you can slowly release. Bring your feet to the ground. You can take the strap off of the foot now. Shake it out a little bit with a sway of the knees, or you could hug them into your chest. And then switching sides, left foot lifting up. Let's start with our hamstring. Place your strap on your foot or hold on to your leg. And then those arms, maybe we can straighten them a little bit extra by holding on a little bit closer to the foot. Find that nice stretch, the back of the leg. A little press of the low back down, and maybe you're straightening your right leg too. If you do have your right leg straight right now, you can start to bend it. Plant that foot. And then let's lower our left foot down. Set up your figure four, maybe leaving your strap on your foot. Take your finger, poke your knee, send it away from you. And then either keep your foot on the ground, your right foot, or lift it up to bring that left leg closer to the chest. And then you can stay here, just a nice figure four. Or you can try to hold on to the leg or the strap so that you can bring your foot back down to the ground and maybe even send it out long. Just a reclined pigeon. And once again, you can stay here a little longer or your figure four. Or if you want to send that left foot back up, maybe your strap is still there to hold on to. You can find your hamstring again. Just a couple extra breaths. And then starting to relax. Let your legs come back down, feet to the ground, strap. You can place it off to the side. Either give your knees a hug or just a sway. And then we're going to come all the way up onto our hands and knees. So roll over or rock yourself forwards. But when you're ready, come on up. So tabletop, just for a moment. You might sway the hips, sway the shoulders. Now we might be combining two things here, but we will start with a half puppy dog stretch with our right arm going forwards. I've got my pillow today, so I am going to use it, but you can have your hand and your arm on the ground. So from tabletop, you can go ahead and reach forwards, hand on the ground or hand on top of something, and then just let the chest come down. And if you're kind of lifted right now with your hand, your arm, your chest might not come all the way down to the ground. Just take your time. Let your head be as heavy as it can be. So take just another breath here, and we are going to be coming back, but you can use an inhale just to lift for a moment. Come all the way back to tabletop 2, and we're going to come back for that right arm again, but maybe we'll add something in with our left arm. So a little bit of a sway, shake it out a little bit. And then I'm actually going to bring my knees a little bit closer, so not quite tabletop. So I have a little bit less weight just because my arm is lifted and my head isn't coming to the ground. I'm reaching forwards though, and I want to just be able to move my left arm too. And that hand might come to our low back. So depending on how much weight you want to be putting into that right arm, you could sit all the way back on your heels. You could be halfway to tabletop. You could be all the way to tabletop. And maybe your left hand is on your low back or scooching towards your right hip. This is a lot nicer if you can rest your head on something. But the left arm's just optional. If you need it for support underneath you, that is great too. And if you did bring your left arm behind you, let it come out and under you so it can help you lift up. Take another breath though, and then you can lift all the way up. Tabletop if you'd like, or maybe you want to sit all the way back on the heels. You can take some shoulder rolls if you'd like. Maybe even turn your chin from side to side. And then we will switch, but we'll start with just the left arm. Just the left arm in half a puppy dog. Either resting on something or on the ground. Tabletop, left arm coming forwards, and then melting it down. As low as you can go. And if you're super, super comfy and you want to stay, you can, or you can come back up so that we can adjust. Or just take a moment. A little shoulder roll, a hip sway. Maybe bringing the knees up a little bit closer so we can get a bit lighter through that right arm this time. But the left arm can come back out when you're ready. Yeah, you can sit all the way on the heels or be all the way in tabletop or somewhere in between. But if the right hand and arm isn't doing much to support you, you could bring it behind. Lifting up higher with those hips into tabletop, we'll put more weight into the shoulder, the chest, taking you deeper into the stretch. So whatever feels good. And if you can rest your head on something, somehow, some way, whether that's your arm, your pillow, or the ground, take a few breaths. And should you have your right hand lifted up, you can bring it down. Take another breath or two. And then use an inhale to help you lift all the way back up. Come back to tabletop or take a seat on the heels. A couple shoulder rolls. Maybe a turn of the chin. And we're going to sit down with our legs in front of us. You can have all of your props close by just in case. But with the legs in front, maybe a hug or a squeeze of the knees first. We're going to go into a half straddle. So our right leg can come out to the side first. Bending the left leg. Maybe you want to have a pillow in front of you. Maybe you want to sit on something to help you tip forwards a little bit. But just have that right leg out to the side. And if you've got a strap and you want to use it, you could do that too. Or just point your toes up. But if you've got a strap, you could hold on to it with either your right hand or your left hand behind you, depending on how long your strap is. But bring some length into your spine once you've decided what sort of props you might be using. You can stay sitting tall, you can tip forward. You might even add a little bit of a sway of the shoulders depending on what you're doing with your arms, or if you're holding onto your strap or not. And if you're folding forwards right now, start to lift back up. Just keep your strap and your arms kind of doing what they're doing. I'm just going to move this pillow for a second. We're going to try to turn to face our leg and bring that left foot towards the inner thigh. That might tighten things up on the arm and the shoulder. So just adjust if you need to adjust, but we're just facing forwards, or our leg is straight in front of us, lengthening through the spine. You can free up your arms if you want to. Just a nice forward fold. Or maybe you're holding on to something with your arm behind you. So once again, if you are folding forwards, use an inhale to lift on up. And you can let go of your strap if you're using one. You can even take it off of your foot. And then you might just be turning back a little bit so that you're facing the way that you started, or moving your legs back together. Just a little shake it out. And then you can set up your half straddle with your left leg out. If your pillow is useful, have it along. Same with the strap. And then again, maybe you're holding on with the same arm as leg. Or maybe you're bringing that right hand behind you, holding on. But lengthening through the spine. Maybe pointing the toes up if you're not using a strap. And finally, a tip forwards if you've got some room to move, a sway if that feels right. But just let your shoulders fall away from your ears. Take a few breaths. If you're folding forward, you might be lifting back up, and feel free to just keep your arms doing what they're doing, or they can move around. And if you can either turn towards your leg or bring your leg so it's straight in front of you, maybe adjusting the grip on the strap, sitting tall. Take an inhale, and then as you exhale, you might be folding forwards again. Let's use an inhale to lift. If you are folding forwards, you can let your strap go as well. Place that off to the side. Bring your knees together. Give them a hug or a squeeze. And then just find a comfy seat. Let's get into our neck a little bit. You want to sit on something, you can sit on something. Any comfortable seat will do. You can bring some length into the spine. Have your hands on your knees or in your lap. And we'll tip our chin down towards our collarbone first. And just roll your head over towards your left shoulder. And pause. Once you find that stretch to the side of the neck, stay there and let your head get nice and heavy. Your mouth might even be open a little bit. So you just relax your jaw. Stay for an inhale. As you exhale, let your chin come back down. Your head might be feeling really heavy, so go very slow. Lengthen your spine again. And with your chin still tipping down, you can start to roll your head over towards your right shoulder. Keep going till you find that stretch to the side of the neck. And then let your head be as heavy as it can be. Stay for just another inhale. As you exhale, let your chin come back down. Very, very slow. And you can either pause here, or you can roll your head back over to the left. You don't have to go all the way. And just sway your head back down and over to the right. Just to loosen up. And letting your chin come back down towards the collarbone and using an inhale to lift your chin. Just back to a nice neutral place. And pause. Notice any sensations flowing through your neck, head, shoulder. You can open up your eyes if they're still closed. We are going to lay down on our backs, but feel free to stay seated a little bit longer if you want to. You don't need any props necessarily, unless you like to have your pillow for twisting. But lay on down. Maybe give the knees a hug to the chest or just leave your feet planted. So we're not going to start with the twist. We're going to start with our shoulders. We're going to take our left hand and tuck it underneath our back. So our palm facing down, elbow pointing out to the side. You can have your hand a little bit higher up the back for some extra, or a little bit lower down the back for less. Find a sweet spot where you get a nice stretch of the shoulder, your elbow and wrist are happy. So we're going to keep our knees, our legs just as they are. You'll have another chance to bring this shoulder stretch back when we are actually twisting. So take another breath or two on this left side and arm. You can take your hand out, maybe turn the palm to face up, and then your right hand can make its way under. Palm down, elbow pointing out to the side. Find that sweet spot. You can take another breath or two on this side. And we'll take our hand out and maybe just place it to the side with your palm facing up. You might move both of your arms out a little bit wider. You can start to sway the knees side to side. If you want your pillow on the left side for your twist, you can move it over there. We'll be tipping our legs over, leaving our arms out wide. Let's set up our legs first for our twist. So you can stack your legs. You could cross your legs. Find a twist through the back and the spine. And then you can either keep both your arms out nice and wide, or we can bring that left hand back in and under us. It might be a little bit lower than it was when we didn't have our legs tipped over. But maybe you can tuck your fingertips under, your palms facing down. You can add the shoulder in or not. And to come out of this, if you did add your hand under you, just leave it there until you bring your legs back up. You might even uncross them if they're crossed. And then we can all lift our legs back up and out of the twist. And if you do have your hand under you, now you can take it out. Let the palm face up. Let your arm be heavy out to the side. You might take a sway of the knees. And if you're going to be using your pillow, you can move it to the other side. But we'll set up the twist first before we add in our right arm. If you are going to go that route, tip your legs over to the right side when you're ready. Maybe you're crossing the legs. Maybe you're stacking the legs. And maybe you're going to be adding your right hand back underneath you. Just under the side. Maybe it's just the fingertips. Palm down, and totally optional. You can take another breath or two. And just start by moving your legs up and out of your twist. And then you can take your hand out if it is underneath you. And maybe you just want to leave your arms out wide and sway the knees side to side, or you could hug your knees all the way in towards your chest. Give your low back a gentle massage against the ground. And then you can send your legs out long, out wide. Move your arms somewhere comfortable. And set up for Shavasana. Let your entire body relax. You can slowly start to move. Take a deep breath in and out. Reaching your arms up and above your head for a stretch. Bending your knees one leg at a time so that you can roll over. And finding your way up to a comfy seat when you're ready. Bring your hands together. Awesome practice, you guys. Thank you for joining us today. Have a really nice weekend, and we will see you all very soon. Namaste.